So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Big header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Inter! The ideal start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found a way through. There's the header! It's there! Two, and we've barely begun here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Keane, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Inter Milan have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. There's no flag. He sheds his head on it! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's to... Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Great chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Thuram. Now it's Thuram. Keane. Oh, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Inter Milan have a free kick. He's having a good look here.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his...
Bullet! Now, who's going to be first to this? Nakata. De Bruyne. And that's another good win of the ball. And he's going to be disappointed with that. De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! And yes, it's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Inter couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Elects bullish header! Oh, terrific save.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Very nicely done. Chance, surely! De Bruyne tries to pass it through. Now it's Thuram. He is through here. De Bruyne, he's through, now is he in? Big chance! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Milan certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And we have our very first corner. Ribéry plays it short. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. And it's De Bruyne. Good ball, good take. De Bruyne. Bullet is always scanning the pitch for targets. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Looking for options for... And Ribéry! This is their second corner of the game. Punched away. Oh, what a ball! Goes for a shot! And this could be the final action of the first half. Ribéry goes short. Shevchenko running with the ball. Now it's Hullet. Nicely spread, well seen. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Inter Milan have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. So we're just settling back into this second half. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Bullet plays it. He's gone for goal! He's put his foot right through that one.
Barella clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. De Bruyne is having a shot! Oh, taken with style! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Milan grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, that's well spotted. Locatelli. Now it's Hullet. And here's Thuram. And this is Nakata. He's got away. Shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. De Bruyne, and he's managed to get free. Thuram! In he goes again. Great football, shot and save.
De Bruyne clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Keane! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That is good alertness. De Bruyne, and this is Hullet. De Bruyne knocks it into space, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And that was very necessary. Barella. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, he's been caught napping. Shevchenko. Oh, what a clock! Oh, it rattles the bar. Played back in. Aviati deals with that nice and simple. Nakata. Barella. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 6.
Inter Milan
Numero
choosing
14.
to make the first change.
Fabio Cannavaro. Numero 11.
And it's Nakata.
Numero 23. Lasciano il campo per
Inter Milan
il
perhaps
numero
wondering
22.
what the best time is for their
Il numero
next
2.
substitution.
Il numero 18. Filippo Inzaghi.
Ribery.
Il numero
Yeah, they were
22.
looking for a counter-attack.
Ribery.
Ribery. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tries to play it through. Baresi does well to get it back. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Inter Milan finding their passes. Shevchenko! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now it's Keane. De Bruyne. Now it's Ribery. He's looking wide. Real chance! Oh, and again! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
And it's Ribery. And he welcomes it in. And no, that was never going to make it. Ribery is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Hullet. Good take, and is he in? Barella. Oh, this looks sharp. Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That's a little off target. Now it's Keane. And this is De Bruyne. Just the keeper to beat! And De Bruyne! They've done it! And that really is so impressive. So, just... That's that, the end. Inter Milan have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Your final thoughts, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. So Dida between the sticks for this one, widely recognised, as we all know, Jim, to be one of the great keepers from Brazil.
The big easy. For me, there was indeed a time...
He's got full! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nicely shaped ball. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Spread out to the left. Ribéry crosses. It's a goal kick. Lobbed in behind. Bastoni cuts it out. Now it's Hullet. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that should get the job done. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Hullet! Goal! Inter! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Thuram showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Turns and goes back. Climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Good ball, good take. De Ketelaere. De Ketelaere running with the ball. Out to the right. De Ketelaere. Nice interception, well timed. And he cuts out the supply. Strokes it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Ribéry. Inter Milan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Hernandez going full tilt down the left. Locatelli spots it and intercepts. Floated through. He is through here. Shevchenko.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ribéry. Shevchenko. And the shot! It's a goal! And they are cruising. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And that's gone loose. Oh, what has happened here? Cannavaro. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's whipped it across. Cleared without hesitation. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Pulisic. De Ketelaere. Pulisic, looking for the run. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, easy pickings there. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Ribéry. That's a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. And it's Hullet. And here's Shevchenko. Now it's Ribery. Now it's crossed into the middle. Baresi is there and he can get that clear. Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
That's brilliant control, Peter, from an awkward height too. You know, it's great improvisation here.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. This possibly the last play of the half. That's really nicely played. Oh, that's a fine... Bullet! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Inter Milan, 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And we are back on the way. Now he's got space here. Time and again they are repelled. Can he get it through? Now that's well seen too. Yildiz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Yildiz. Pings in across. Cleared without hesitation. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Yildiz. Kolomuani. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Locatelli. Yildiz. Çalhanoğlu. Ribery. He's through here. Locatelli gets over and intercepts. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. That's been cut out, well played. Pull it. And here's Ribery. To Ketelada.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Ribery. Chance for a shot! In for the pieces! It's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Probing pass. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's picked just the keeper to beat. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. De Ketelada. Now it's Ribery. That's been slipped through. Pull it. And the shot! Sticks it away! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's Kolomuani. Played out towards the right wing. Quick look, then plays it in.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22, Ribéry. Numero 17, numero 5, numero 12. Lasciano il campo per il numero 8.
Rafael Leao!
Il numero 7. Il numero
And
20.
he seems
Attenzione,
certain to
una
get the
sostituzione.
sixth. Looking to play him in. A lot of space ahead of him. It's a loose, and again! And he's spooned it over the bar.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Looking for options for movement. Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. 75 minutes played. Rafael Leao in acres of space out wide. It's a mighty effort! He scores! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Tries to pass it through. Wriggles his way through. Aims beyond the defence. Rafael Leao plays it in. And it's hoisted clear. Rabiot does really well to win the ball there. And here's Shevchenko. Çalhanoğlu.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's shifting through the gears here. Decent chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again. He has done it. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And he shoots! Oh, special! That is a special goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Inter Milan grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. 5 minutes to add. Shevchenko. And it's Rabiot. Dybala. Joao Felix. Now Pulisic. Tries to play it through. Chips it through. And that has been cleared. Çalhanoğlu. And they can counter here. And that's it. Inter Milan have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective...
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver.
Could be danger here! Threads one in. Big chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Aimed beyond the defence. Locatelli. Passes short and sharp. Locatelli attempts a clearance. Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's sweet, almost real chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, no joy this time. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Thuram. Look at the space and the shot! And that should get the job done. De Bruyne. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That has been cut short. Locatelli. Not much subtlety about that challenge. He's got away. Incoming delivery. And it's hoisted clear. And reclaimed it in a trice.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Stefan de Vrij. Inter Milan finding their passes. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Yildiz. That looks a great chance! Goal! Inter! Into the lead once more. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he was alert to it. De Bruyne. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Gullit.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Kolo Muani really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That's really well cleared. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Shevchenko. Bastoni calmly anticipates. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's been cut out, well played. Pullet. He's chosen to go back. Shevchenko. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 2 then. He gets big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Pullet is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Hernandez wins the duel this time. Lofty pass, but can he get there? Locatelli. And it's Jorginho. Batistuta. Ribery. Shevchenko. Now it's Kolo Muani. Now it's Hullet. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Can he finish? He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was...
And a chance! There's a goal! Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Can he finish? Dispatched clinically. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Batistuta. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That is good alertness. Inter Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are right back on level terms. Chance, surely! He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Ribery. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Who saw this coming? Inter Milan have dragged it back at the last. That's beautifully weighted. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Yeah, a callous act that was used to rescue a desperate moment, Peter. They dug a deep hole for themselves there.
Çalhanoğlu having a look. So, to pass or to shoot, that is his question. Fantastic from Çalhanoğlu! A finish of true class! And they've got their lead back. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box. Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Some really good ball movement. Locatelli. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Corner number 3 coming up. And he's there to clear it. That'll be a throw-in.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 6, numero 12.
Bastoni.
Numero 22. Ribéry.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Lasciano il campo
Pass is
per
coming off in quick succession here.
Il numero 11, il numero 8.
That is a little
il numero
undercooked.
7. Attenzione, una
Bastoni
sostituzione.
gets good distance on it. Ball's gone out of play. Rabiot. Thuram. Now it's Hullet. Referee's given a throw. That has not gone well. Bastoni. That's Cannavaro. And it's Cannavaro. That's going to go a long way. Taken back almost at once. Bastoni. Nice sequence of passes, this. Nicely weighted ball. That's the throw. Tries to pass it through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Inter really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And here's Hullet. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken. That carried quite a threat.
Il quarto
Now
uomo
it's Joao
indica
Felix.
6 minuti di recupero.
Looking for the run. Now it's Thuram. Hernandez. Can he get it through? Can he latch on to this? And it's claimed by the keeper. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Now it's Turan. He can run onto that, and he's managed to get free. Dybala with the cross. And he's there to get it away. And it's Cannavaro. Not the most accurate pass. Hullet. Shot at goal! Yes! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Lacking for neither time nor... It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 95. Numero 14.
Into extra time we go. Inter Milan displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Now it's Pulisic. That's good running with the ball. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Pulisic. Looking to play him in. Çalhanoğlu. Now, can they get him away? Oh, look at the space. Tries a shot! Yes! He's done it! Late in the day! This could well be it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Played out towards the right wing.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Dybala. Çalhanoğlu. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Locatelli gets it clear. It's Çalhanoğlu! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Inter Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. Dida, in the context of the game, he must save it. Oh, it's hit the post!
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Looking for options for movement. Çalhanoğlu with the foul. Should have equalised.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Yildiz! Denied by an instinctive save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Extra time reaches half-time. Inter Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Crosses it in. Joao Felix. Nice looking ball. Buongiorno gets over and intercepts. Plays a sharp little ball here. Hernandez, and now the breakaway. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Yildiz, now it's Pulisic. And they can counter here. That's a shade optimistic. I think we're just about done here. Knocks it into space. Good ball, good take.
That's just playing it safe and simple. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Thuram. Yildiz. And here's Yildiz. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Inter can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's the keeper's ball. And he's intervened well there. Tries a deft little ball. Big header! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Ah, he's given it away. He's having a shot! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
That has certainly made things interesting. Lewandowski! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Vitinha gets a foot in here. Now it's Camavinga. Crossing. Oh, important interception. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Gavi. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shevchenko is flagged offside. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's picked his way through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. This looks promising. Lewandowski proves just a little bit too strong. Nicely weighted ball. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Vermeer. Gavi. And here's Hullet.
Hullet really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Bellingham. Knocks it into space. Cleared away. Nicely aimed pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's a sharp little ball here. Vitinha. Gavi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Vitinha. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale gets into some space. Oh, what a climb! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And they're quick to get it back. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he's worked it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rafinha bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get it through? He's being urged to shoot. Swings in across. Rafinha. Now that's well seen too. Threads one in. Oh, played through for the wide man. Vitinha. Played out to the right. And that's it! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Now it's Hullet. Tries to play it through. Taken back. Oh, he's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Rafinha. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Camavinga. Bellingham. He is wide and looking to get onto this. That's cause for mild irritation. Pass somewhat off target. He's gone for goal! And they're back on the ball again. Oh, good take in a good area. Koundé. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Liverpool kick off the second half. Costa Curta. Piqué. Hops for safety. Now Van de Ven. Vitinha. Well timed, excellent interception. Lewandowski might just make this. And this is Lewandowski. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he's quick to snatch it back. It's Alonso! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bellingham couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were...
Chance! Sticks it away! And the comeback is complete! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help there.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Decent hit and on target. Camavinga. A heavy challenge. That has not gone well. Looking for options for movement. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Ambitious ball here. Camavinga. Bellingham. Oh, no joy this time. Gavi. Now it's Bale. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Short changes him with that pass. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Bale. Chouameni. Bellingham. Searching pass he's played there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Piqué. Costa Curta. And it's Piqué. Vitinha. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Hullet. He is just caressing the ball. Hullet! And that would have been game, set and match.
Hullet has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Xabi Alonso. Number 11, Bale. Number 8, Vitinha.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Gavi. Coming on the field, number 14.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's tried one! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Substitutions taking place.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a key interception. Azar. And Rafinha. Oh, a delicate chip through. Dink through. Bayer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. That has been cut short. That's good vision.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's found a way through. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Now it's Chouameni. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Beckham. Mbappe. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's had a hit! That has not worked out as planned.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
And this is Shevchenko! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that's that, the end. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.